Welcome to the Soundcheck sessions. Glad to have you here. I'm your man, Ryan Noel. Going to be taking you on a little sonic journey today, and we're going to talk about the Electro-Harmonix Little Big Muff. Now, this is the smaller version of the Big Muff, made famous by such guitar greats as Dave Gilmour, Jimi Hendrix, Santana, just to name a few. Now, the Big Muff is said to have, a bit of a pure tone, but it's a very large pedal. The Little Big Muff is about 2 times smaller than that, so it's a bit more practical. Now, let's take a look at the pedal. As you can see, it's a very sturdy, well-built pedal. It has 3 knobs here and the foot switch. The 3 knobs being volume, tone, and sustain. So volume is going to do what it says it does. The more volume you have, more effect going from the pedal to your amp. Tone will adjust the tone of the sound, so all the way to the left is going to give you a darker, muddier tone, and all the way to the right is going to give you a brighter, crisper tone. Now sustain, the more sustain you have, the more it's going to hold those notes, really draw it out, give you that sort of smooth violin sound that the Big Muff is known for. Okay, so let's have a listen now and hear what these knobs do. So we're going to start with volume. Now, as I increase the volume, as you'll hear, I'm stating the obvious, but it's going to increase the volume. So I'm going to set the tone knob now all the way to the left, and as you hear, it's going to be more of a mid-range, darker tone. So have a listen. Now, if I set it all the way to the right, as you're going to hear, it's going to be a much brighter, crisper tone. A bit more of a fuzz effect as well. Alright, so now to the sustain knob. So I'm going to turn that all the way down, and with that down, you're going to hear okay, so not much hold on those notes at all. So now I'm going to turn the sustain all the way to full, and as you're going to hear, it's really going to hold those notes, really draw them out. Have a listen. You get the idea. So let's quickly talk about the pros and cons of this pedal. A lot more pros than cons. I absolutely love this pedal. It's very durable, rugged design. It's built to last, this thing for sure. Has a fantastic tone, really, really buttery, smooth, if you can use those words to describe a effects pedal. Really draws those notes out and holds them. And nice retro design, love that. It's got a smaller footprint than the Big Muff. Even though the Big Muff is a really cool looking pedal, it's just not very practical for a pedal board, I don't think. It's also both AC and battery powered. As well, the Little Big Muff is a lot cheaper than other pedals of this quality, so that's a huge plus. Now, for the cons, I really, really had to stretch to find a con because I do love this pedal. The only thing I could come up with really is it just doesn't look as badass as the Big Muff, because as I said before, the Big Muff is 2 times bigger, so it really looks the business. Now, this is a smaller, more compact, more practical pedal, but just doesn't look quite as cool as the Big Muff. So, we've reached the part of the review that I like to call the shameless plug. And basically what that is an opportunity for me to tell you good folks at home that when I'm not here talking to you, I'm an indie filmmaker. And I've made a film. It's called The Notorious Newman Brothers. It's a mockumentary, dark comedy, satire on the whole gangster genre. So if you're into that sort of thing, I think you'll dig it. Check it out, thenotoriousnewmanbrothers.com, or retrofilmsentertainment.com. You can watch trailers, read reviews, yeah, whole bunch of stuff for you to see. So if you do, I appreciate that. Show the love, show the support. Thanks very much. Now, overall, I absolutely love this pedal. It's a fantastic pedal for the price, the tone of it, the durability. It's just, it's a gotta have. So I encourage you, go out, buy it. I don't think you're going to regret this one. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week. Bye.